Harley-Davidson isn't the only name in the game anymore, and it's definitely not the cheapest. While some riders remain loyal to the brand, others are ditching it for bikes that perform better, ride smoother, and cost way less. Want to know which ones are winning hearts and wallets? Here are 10 bikes that crush Harley-Davidson for half the price. 1. BMW R18. If Harley-Davidson is the king of the cruiser world, then the BMW R18 is the cool, well-dressed outsider who just rolled into town and instantly stole the spotlight. This isn't your average bike. It's a head-turning fusion of old-school charm and modern muscle, crafted with that signature German precision. Think of it as a motorcycle that channels the soul of a classic Harley but sips espresso instead of whiskey. From the very first glance, the R18 makes a bold statement. It's big, it's low, and it's dripping in chrome like it just walked off a vintage movie set. But don't let the retro styling fool you. Under that timeless exterior is a heart that beats with serious power. We're talking about an 1,802 cubic centimeter boxer engine that sounds like thunder and hits like a freight train. It delivers a meaty 120 pound-feet of torque at just 3,000 revolutions per minute, so you get an instant punch when you twist the throttle. No waiting around, no excuses. And with 91 horsepower at 4,750 revolutions per minute, you've got all the grunt you need for smooth highway cruising, spirited backroad rides, or just flexing a little at a red light. But here's where things get interesting. While a Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic 114 might set you back a hefty $24,000, the BMW R18 rolls in at around $15,500. A serious bargain when you consider what you're getting. That's nearly $9,000 in your pocket to spend on road trips, gear, or maybe even another bike. BMW didn't just build a beautiful cruiser. They undercut Harley with a mic drop price tag, and we haven't even talked about how it rides. The R18 has a low-slung stance that keeps your center of gravity nice and stable, and the ergonomics strike a sweet spot between laid back and locked in. Whether you're cruising the coast or slicing through mountain switchbacks, it feels composed, confident, and, dare we say, a bit more refined than its American rivals. The exposed shaft drive, the hand-finished paint, the subtle details. This bike is as much art as it is a machine. Bottom line, the BMW R18 isn't just trying to copy Harley's homework. It rewrote the assignment with style, brains, and a much more reasonable price tag. It's a cruiser for people who want that classic silhouette without the classic compromises. 2. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 represents everything that modern motorcycling should be. Accessible, stylish, powerful enough to thrill, yet gentle enough for newer riders to master. This bike proves that you do not need to spend a fortune to get a machine that looks amazing and performs even better. When you see a Rebel 500 parked anywhere, it draws attention not through aggressive styling or overwhelming size, but through its perfectly proportioned silhouette and thoughtful details. The 471 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin engine delivers power that surprises everyone who experiences it. This engine provides smooth acceleration that makes city riding a joy, while offering enough grunt for highway adventures. The 6-speed manual transmission gives you complete control over your riding experience, allowing you to choose exactly how you want to deliver that power to the rear wheel. The low seat height of just 27 2/10 inches means that riders of virtually any stature can flat-foot this bike confidently, making it approachable for beginners while remaining engaging for experienced riders. Honda equipped the Rebel 500 with programmed fuel injection that optimizes fuel delivery for better efficiency and smoother running. The slipper clutch reduces effort by nearly 30%, which means less fatigue during stop-and-go traffic and easier operation overall. LED lighting throughout ensures you see and are seen, while providing that modern aesthetic that makes the bike look contemporary rather than dated. At $6,500, the Honda Rebel 500 costs less than half what you would pay for a Harley-Davidson Sportster 883 Iron, which starts around $15,500. This massive price difference means you could buy a Rebel 500, customize it extensively, take a cross-country road trip, and still have money left over compared to buying the entry-level Harley. The Rebel proves that style, performance, and reliability do not require premium pricing. 3. Triumph Bonneville T120. The Triumph Bonneville T120 bridges the gap between motorcycling history and modern performance in a way that few bikes manage to achieve. This machine carries the DNA of the legendary 1959 Bonneville while incorporating every advancement in motorcycle technology that makes sense for today's riders. When you look at the T120, you see a bike that could have rolled off the production line decades ago. Yet when you ride it, you experience thoroughly modern capabilities. The 1,200 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled twin-cylinder engine produces 79 horsepower alongside 77 and 4/10 pound-feet of torque, creating a power band that feels both classic and contemporary. This engine delivers its power in a linear, predictable manner that makes every ride enjoyable, whether you are commuting through urban streets or exploring winding country roads. The power delivery feels organic and natural, without the abrupt characteristics that can make some modern bikes feel disconnected from the riding experience. Visual details set the Bonneville T120 apart from every other bike in its class. The classic tank badge pays homage to Triumph's racing heritage, while machined engine fins add visual texture that catches the eye from every angle. Hand-painted coach lines on the twin-color schemes demonstrate the level of craftsmanship that goes into every bike, creating a finish that looks expensive because it actually is expensive to produce properly. The attention to detail extends to every component, from the switchgear to the instrumentation, creating a cohesive design that feels special. The base price of the 2024 Triumph Bonneville T120 base motorcycle is $12,695, making it more affordable than the Harley-Davidson Nightster while offering superior performance and build quality. The T120 proves that you can have classic British styling, modern reliability, and competitive pricing all in the same package. This bike delivers an ownership experience that feels premium without the premium price tag. 4. Suzuki V-Strom 650. The Suzuki V-Strom 650 embodies versatility in a way that few motorcycles can match. This machine excels whether you are commuting to work, touring across states, or exploring unpaved roads that lead to hidden destinations. The V-Strom represents the Swiss Army knife approach to motorcycling, where one bike can fill multiple roles without compromising performance in any single area. The 645 cubic centimeter V-twin engine features a 90-degree crankshaft that ensures perfect balance, eliminating the vibrations that can make long rides uncomfortable while providing excellent traction at all speeds. Low-friction pistons and SEM-coated cylinders contribute to exceptional fuel economy, making this bike perfect for long-distance adventures where fuel stops might be infrequent. The engine management system has been updated to provide better fuel economy and smoother throttle response, ensuring that every mile feels refined. Suzuki's innovative throttle body with integrated idle speed control ensures smooth operation while reducing emissions, proving that environmental responsibility and performance can coexist. The engine control module optimizes fuel delivery across all operating conditions, from city traffic to highway cruising to off-road exploration. This attention to efficiency means you spend less time and money at gas stations and more time enjoying the ride. Starting at $9,300, the V-Strom 650 costs less than half what you would pay for a Harley-Davidson Pan America 25, which starts around $20,000. This significant price difference represents incredible value, especially when you consider that the V-Strom matches or exceeds the Harley's capabilities in most real-world situations. The V-Strom proves that adventure motorcycling does not require premium pricing to deliver premium experiences. The wet multiplate clutch and 6-speed transmission ensure smooth power delivery while maintaining the mechanical engagement that makes riding rewarding. The 25 6/10-inch seat height makes the Scout Bobber accessible to riders of varying heights while maintaining the aggressive stance that defines the Bobber aesthetic. The suspension system balances comfort with handling, providing enough compliance for daily riding while maintaining the firm feel that serious riders appreciate. The 2-in-1 exhaust system not only looks fantastic, but also provides the distinctive sound that makes every ride an auditory experience. Visual elements define the Scout Bobber's character, from the black metallic finish to the sharp lines that create shadows and highlights. LED lighting provides modern functionality while maintaining the classic aesthetic, and the analog speedometer adds authenticity to the riding experience. ABS comes standard, ensuring safety without compromising the bike's minimalist appearance. At $12,900, the Scout Bobber costs significantly less than the Harley-Davidson Sportster S at $16,500, proving that American-made performance does not require premium pricing. 8. Suzuki Boulevard 109R. The Suzuki Boulevard M109R represents the ultimate expression of muscular cruiser design, combining massive displacement with aggressive styling that commands attention wherever it appears. This bike embodies the philosophy that more is better, delivering performance that backs up its intimidating appearance with substance. The M109R proves that Japanese manufacturers can build American-style cruisers that exceed the originals in both performance and value. The 1,783 cubic centimeter engine produces power that must be experienced to be believed. This massive power plant delivers torque in quantities that make acceleration feel effortless, regardless of your current speed. Whether you are merging onto highways or passing slower vehicles, the engine's smooth power delivery ensures that all this performance remains controllable and enjoyable, rather than overwhelming or intimidating. The glass sparkle black paint, finished with deep chrome detailing, creates a visual impact that stops conversations and turns heads. This is not subtle styling. The M109R announces its presence through bold design choices that emphasize power and performance. The drag-style handlebars position your hands for control and comfort, while the 9 5/10" rear tire provides the visual mass that matches the bike's performance capabilities. The optional solo seat cowl transforms the bike's profile into something even more aggressive and purposeful. Stopping power matches the M109R's acceleration capabilities through radial-mounted dual-front brakes borrowed from the GSX-R 1000R. These brakes provide the confidence-inspiring stopping power necessary to control this level of performance safely. The inverted front fork and massive rear tire combination creates handling that balances stability with maneuverability, allowing you to enjoy the bike's capabilities without feeling overwhelmed. At $15,500, the M109R costs significantly less than the Harley-Davidson Fat Boy at over $20,000, while delivering superior performance and aggressive styling. 9. Yamaha Star Eluder. The Yamaha Star Eluder delivers cruiser performance with efficiency that makes every mile affordable and enjoyable. This bike represents Yamaha's approach to creating a cruiser that prioritizes practical performance alongside classic styling, proving that traditional aesthetics can incorporate modern efficiency. The Star Eluder demonstrates that cruiser riding does not require frequent fuel stops or compromised performance. The 1,854 cubic centimeter V-twin engine provides the smooth, torquey power that defines the cruiser experience while maintaining the reliability that Yamaha builds into every motorcycle. This air-cooled engine with Mikuni carburetor delivers throttle response that feels immediate and natural, creating the mechanical connection that makes riding engaging. The chrome dual exhaust system provides both visual appeal and the distinctive V-twin sound that never gets old. The lightweight frame with its 58 7/10" wheelbase creates handling that feels nimble despite the bike's cruiser proportions. The 27-inch seat height allows riders to flat-foot the pavement confidently, making parking and low-speed maneuvering stress-free. Telescopic front fork and twin rear shocks with adjustable preload adapt to different riding conditions and loads, ensuring consistent comfort whether you are commuting or touring. Fuel efficiency reaches impressive levels with up to 78 miles per gallon from the 2 5/10 gallon fuel tank, providing nearly 200 miles of range between fill-ups. This efficiency transforms long-distance riding from an expensive proposition into an affordable adventure, allowing you to explore distant destinations without worrying about fuel costs. At $4,800, the Star Eluder costs a fraction of what you would pay for a Harley-Davidson Street Glide, making it an exceptional value for riders who prioritize efficiency and reliability. 10. Yamaha XSR 900. The Yamaha XSR 900 represents the perfect fusion of retro styling and modern performance, creating a bike that looks like it belongs in the past while delivering capabilities that surpass most contemporary motorcycles. This machine embodies the neo-retro philosophy, where classic aesthetics meet cutting-edge engineering, resulting in a bike that appeals to riders who appreciate both heritage and performance. The 890 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled inline three-cylinder engine delivers power in a way that feels both linear and exciting. With an 11 5/10 to 1 compression ratio and fuel injection technology, this engine produces exceptional efficiency at 49 miles per gallon while maintaining the performance characteristics that make every ride thrilling. The 6-speed gearbox with assist and slipper clutch ensures smooth shifts and controllable deceleration, making the bike manageable in all conditions. The inverted front fork and single rear shock provide 5 1/10 inches and 5 4/10 inches of travel respectively, creating suspension that handles everything from smooth highways to rough secondary roads. This suspension setup balances comfort with performance, allowing you to enjoy spirited riding without sacrificing long-distance comfort. The 425-pound wet weight strikes the perfect balance between stability and maneuverability, making the bike feel substantial without being cumbersome. The 31 9/10 inch seat height accommodates most riders comfortably while maintaining the aggressive stance that defines the bike's character. Every component contributes to the XSR 900's distinctive appearance, from the round headlight to the minimalist tail section, creating a cohesive design that looks intentional rather than retro for the sake of being retro. At $10,500, the XSR 900 costs significantly less than the Harley-Davidson Sportster S at over $16,000, while delivering superior performance and modern technology wrapped in timeless styling. Which of these budget beasts would you ride over a Harley? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a two-wheeled update.